How's it going, everybody? It's Gorillaman here, back with another car mechanic simulator video, and in today's video we are going to be going on a barn find. That is right. I don't know, it's been probably 20 some episodes since we've been able to do a barn find. I haven't really gotten any more of the maps here, but let me show you. Let me see and make sure I don't have any in here. Yep, doesn't look like I have any extras. Let's see, sell all this stuff. Wow, I had a lot of extra stuff built up. But, as I show you guys here, I do have one left. So, let me do something real quick just in case this doesn't work. We're going to save the game, and I'm going to go in and do the barn find, and no matter what it is, I'm going to buy it and fix it up. Hopefully it's something good. I don't think you can really find too many aftermarket cars in here or modded cars. Like, I don't know if you can find a Bugatti in here or anything crazy like that. But let's see. It's been quite a while since I've done a barn find. Oh, let me see here. Before we actually check out the car, the first thing I always do is check the junk piles, because usually there's a crate. There we go. It looks like we finally found ourselves. So this is like an El Camino. It's called the Bolt Atlanta though. But this is definitely a El Camino, and I haven't actually ever done an El Camino before, so it's not too bad a shape actually. 33 global part condition. My guess, this thing might even start, maybe. Yeah, it might start. I'm not sure though. We'll buy this, pick it up, throw it back to the garage. I'm gonna check the rest here, so if there's anything else interesting for us to pick up. I already checked that, right? Yeah. All right, and there we go. So we're gonna take this crate or case back. We're gonna open it up, see if we have another barn find. If we do, we'll go check it out again, and we will just continue this process. Okay, so this actually cleaned up pretty nice. The body is actually in pretty good shape, I'd say. Yeah, it's really not bad at all. Just to test my theory, let's see if this thing will even start up. Alright, nothing. That cranked for quite a while though. Move it up. Then let's go to the inventory and open our case. Ah, we didn't get anything. Dang. Okay. So I was hoping that we'd get another map, but that's all right. This'll work. This'll work, you know. Get this bad boy up in the air. First thing to do is, let me see it again. Okay, that's what that looks like. We're gonna start using some of the diagnostic tools on it actually. No OBD port, obviously it's too old. If it's got a carb, you probably won't be able to. So this fuel pressure will test the fuel tank, or not the fuel tank, will test the fuel pump and the fuel filter. Along with our carb, dual carb. One carb is pretty good condition. Fuel filter's not too bad. I did it again. Let's test the tires next. All right. All right. See what it gives us for tread. I'm assuming these are probably shot, honestly. Wow, some of these vintage tires are actually not too terrible of condition. Try the electronic meter. Okay. Wow, okay, not too bad either. Oh, I see why this wouldn't run now. If I go to add, we're missing just a few parts. Head cover A, V8 overhead valve. Okay, V8 overhead valve, head cover. All right, there's that. Scoop. Alright, so the reason I'm trying to do this, I just want to make sure this thing will even start in the first place. I really want to know like how bad it is. If I get it to start, I can get it put on a couple other spots actually, or on a couple of things to test it. Let's get this charged. It's actually not too bad a shape actually. It's pretty good. Throw that back in, and then I'm also going to... Oh wait, I can actually just do this to check it instead. Alright, looks like we are pretty much out of oil, so I will pour some oil in. Wow, yeah, we are out. Okay, well, I think that's a lot of the parts, so let's see if it'll start. No, nothing yet. Wow, that is... Let's see here. Anything we're missing? Ignition wires, oil filter, and some spark plugs. Okay. We will get this running, I guarantee you. Let's see, let's go right here and grab this. Spark plugs. Grab ourselves an ignition coil. V8 wire. I'll grab that just in case. I'm not sure which wires we need. Okay, this side's got them. There's one. There's one. Is that everything? Oil filter. V8 overhead valve. Oil filter. V8 overhead valve. Okay. Let me get this car up on the lift so we can get this on. Guess I probably should have checked to make sure the bottom was good. Okay, now it should be complete. This is in front left fender. Okay, so now I think it will start. I think even if it's at like something's at 1%, it still starts. Nothing for us, really. Huh. Well, let's see if it'll let us move this to places, like the dyno. Cannot start engine. Okay, well, that is bad news. Okay, so that's fine. Shift this over to the car lifter, get it back up there, and we're just gonna start tinkering with the engine until we find the parts that are not allowing it to run. Obviously, let's pull the radiator. What else can I pull out here? We're gonna pull the motor out. I didn't think I was gonna have to pull the motor out because I thought I could probably just get it started, but it looks like that's probably not gonna be what happens here. All right, get the gearbox off, starter gone. Okay, there we go. Now that's off. Drop her back down. I'll pull the motor out, and we could even do a switch on this, but I do like the hood scoop on here. So I think we are going to keep this one. And what was that for horsepower? 537 stock. Wow. Okay. Oh, I forgot I put all new oil in there. Let's roll our oil pan over. Yeah, if you try and take the oil pan off without draining the oil first, But I think it'll charge you like $100 surcharge or something like that for like cleanup fee or whatever they say it is. Even though you're in like your own shop and everything, but you know, it's whatever. It's what happens. All right, motor is out. Engine block is at 41. See, this is not in too terrible a shape here. What does this say now? 16%? Okay. You know, we got a lot of stuff on here, though, that's in good shape, but... Alright, so... At first glance, there's not really too much wrong here. You know, I probably could have just swapped the spark plugs and everything to see if it would run with new spark plugs and, like, new coils and everything, but... Yeah, it's fine. We'll just get all these out. Alright, spark plugs, fuel filter off next. That should be good for me. Then we're gonna go and check, are any of these... Okay, one of them is at 19, one of them is at 10. That could have stopped us from starting, actually. That could have definitely stopped us. Alright, let me flip this over. We're gonna pop this off and check the pistons. See how good the pistons are looking. Alright, let's get this oil pan off. Okay, and go to examine... Oh, we need to use the compressor. Compression tool, my bad. Go to this mode. Can I do the compression test on this? I should have done the compression tester. I messed that one up. You know what? I'm just going to assume all of these are black, and if it was in any better shape, the pistons would not be black. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and assume, I mean, depending on what this first one is when I finally get it off, I'm going to assume that these are all bad. Yeah, might as well just assume these are all bad. Even though a lot of this engine is probably around the 30 or 40%, it's still gonna probably stop us from starting on some of them. Yeah, that one of those rod caps was 24, 21, 12, 13, yeah. Okay, these pistons are definitely shut, so it looks like we're gonna have to do a full teardown, actually. That is something that I didn't think we would have to do, but I guess it happens. Sometimes some of these barn finds, you can find something with like 70% and everything, and maybe gotta swap out one or maybe two-ish like spark plugs, check like a filter, but not on this one. This one looks like it's gonna need a full rebuild. I would have known better if I would have actually done the compression test like I should have, but I'd be willing to bet money that that's one of the things stopping it from starting here. Not to mention, there's probably a couple of rods up there that are probably close to zero also. Yeah, probably. Alright, get our scoop, get our filters off. The carbs are still in good shape though, so we can definitely save the carbs. I'm gonna be trying to do this rebuild here, guys, on a budget, by the way. So that's why I was trying to get it started, just because then I could like fix it up a little bit here and there, you know. But obviously wasn't able to do that, so we're gonna be doing this one on a budget. We'll be repairing all the parts, keeping everything we can. More so just trying to repair the things that really are broken. And then, or switch out things that are really broken, and then just repair the things that aren't fully broken. Because, you know, it'll save us a couple $1,000s here and there, you know? Like, the body of this, like, the actual, like, frame and everything on this El Camino here, fantastic. Looks pretty great. Alright, and now we gotta do these. Alright, and this head can be popped off. See, this head's probably about, what, 35 to 50%? Okay, never mind, that was wrong. 23. Okay, that piston was 13, 13, 34, 26. Okay. Yeah, if I would have checked that, I would have known. Usually if the piston's in the red, so like below 20, it won't roll over. Okay, let me just zoom out. Trying to line these up so I can get these push rods off without having to move my mouse at all, actually. Okay, so one of those push rods is at 13. It's really not too bad. Alright, timing cover. This is in pretty decent shape, and we will be able to repair this. What's the timing chain look like? 17. That's not good. Pop this out. So we got a 22, a 54, a 31, and a 38 on the pistons there. Alright, pop. Oh, I forgot. I didn't take off the crank bearing. I didn't take off any of them. Okay, crankshaft gone, 37, block 41. So what we'll do here is we will repair everything. Like, if it lets us repair it, we're gonna repair it pretty much. Like, there's nothing about it. That's just what we're gonna do. Yeah, and some of the stuff we're losing here, but it's really not too bad. And I'm looking at our money, and looks like we're about 1,500. 3,000. So about 3,300 is what it costs to repair all that stuff. Keep in mind the cost of a new block alone would be like $5 grand. So it's kind of a win either way. Camshaft is saved. I don't think we can repair bearing caps. We can actually. Never mind. And the higher of the percentage on these, so like when I was pulling out parts and they were like 50 and stuff like that, if any part, so since, let me show you really quick, if you guys don't know, toolbox. So since I'm level 50 in this game, around 53, but nothing past 50, I have the trait Good to Be Lucky, so any part above 50% or greater, like 50% or greater, I have a 99% chance of repairing it. So that's why it's really, really good with things like this. I was probably able to repair most of the stuff, because it's like a high 90s, even on things that are broken, which is just absolutely amazing. Pistons you can't, but yeah, so it's really, 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 really helpful to have if you guys don't have it. Highly recommend getting 50, because that's definitely one of the things that's going to save you. Yeah, it'll save you a ton of money in the long haul. If you guys don't know how to level up, if you guys are playing this game, ways to level up, like building cars, selling them, just literally every bolt you take off and put back on, it's 2 points, I think. So my 64,000 XP, that is 64,403 parts I have either taken off and putting back on, or also missions, orders right here. These orders, depending upon the difficulty and what you're working on here. Ooh, Ferrari, nice. Depending upon what you're working on, obviously you will have different XP rates, but you can get a ton of XP from doing that. Story missions especially, you get a lot from those. Okay, going through looking, I think I know generally what I need for a lot of this stuff. Some things we were able to save. We just definitely need new pistons, I think, all around. Was it the V8 pistons? Okay, no, just normal. So we need 8 of those, 8 of our piston rings. We're also going to need a bearing cap. I think I just do just cap. Yeah, it's at the bottom here. Get our rod caps on. And the new pistons are, how much are they a piece? New pistons are 80 bucks a piece, which isn't terrible. Obviously, if you could repair them, I would love to repair them, but you cannot repair this stuff. There's just certain stuff in the game that you just do not have the ability to repair, like stuff like glass and some body panels, some parts like these. Like, I guess things where it's like, in real life, would you be able to really repair this? No, then you probably can't repair it in the game. Like, you can actually repair the block, you can repair heads, oil pan, oil filters, obviously, stuff like that. Like one-time use stuff you're gonna be changing out when you do like maintenance, you usually can't repair. So if you guys didn't know that, now you know. Then I think I lost the oil pan on here. Yeah, I destroyed it. So if you know you break something, if it went from like 30 to 8%. So I had it really, really good, and I messed up on a repair, and it broke. And by breaking, it just completely destroys it, voids it of all of its like usefulness, pretty much. Because I don't think you couldn't start a car using that oil pan now. Just don't think the game would let you. Red parts are usually what stop you from being able to do anything. So we need a cam gear, and we need a distributor. We also got plenty of heads, ton of those in the back. Cam gear. Let's get the ignition distributor. And I'm assuming we're gonna need a new rotor and a cap. So I'm gonna pick those up while I'm here. Probably also need clips, but I'm not gonna go get the clips quite yet. I bought the wrong one. So I need the V8 overhead valve version. The cam gear. There it is. And then the timing chain is 100% not going to be available. So I got to buy a new one of those. I do not think you can repair these. Yeah, I had a 17% one that was broke there. I had a few leftovers, but it's alright. Okay, water pump. We saved you, thankfully. Pulley. Alright, we broke a pulley. That's okay, that happens. Fuel filter shot also. Let's grab ourselves a fuel filter. Grab ourselves a pulley. We need a V. Was it a V8 or V8? I think it was a V8 overhead valve, right? Yeah. Okay, supercharger water pump. Dang it. I hate it when I mess that up. Okay, that's on. That's on. And then we need belts. So V8 overhead valve, belts, and I think we need 3 of them. V8 overhead valve, belt. So we need that one. We need this one, and then we need supercharger. So there's one here. One does the alternator. Oh, we gotta get the heads put together first. Here, we'll do the flywheel and stuff like that real quick. Finally, I can actually make use of my tons of extra clutch plates. So I have a ton of clutches just like laying around because we're actually able to repair those for some reason, and I always put performance clutches in because, you know, a couple bucks, why not? All right, rotator over. Okay. So we got a couple new heads here. I think we were able to repair all the heads. One of the heads was already brand new. Yeah, we were able to repair the one broken one, which is really, really nice to see. Oh, you can repair rotors. That's good to know now. Did not know that. I know we did. I know we repaired it because I didn't have a broken one. I did break the distributor cap though, and we saved both clips. That's good to see. What about supercharger? Hey, she's good to go. All right, carburetors. Did we save both of those? We did. Looking shiny and brand new. Usually those are pretty easy to save, I thought. So we need 2 new scoop air filters. So scoop, we have the actual scoop itself. I did buy that to see if I could make this thing work. Then we also need some push rods, 16 of them. Then we also need some rocker arms. We need individuals, also need 16 of those. 1 for each intake and 1 for each exhaust valve. Alright, scoops on. Put my belt on. Alrighty, looking good. Get our last serpentine belt on. Looks like we destroyed our fan, that sucks. Saved both of our manifold pipes. For spark plugs though, we only have the 2 brand new ones we bought. Spark. So we need 6 more. And it is really convenient. You do have to spend you don't have to spend as much time going back and forth between the shop when you buy a car like this and you just repair it, because you get a lot of new repaired parts. I mean, honestly, that's what it is. Alright, we will be reusing the red wires just because I have them and it's cheaper for me to use these than have to go back through and buy another one. Okay, let's get the valve push rods set in. I have a pretty good method of doing this. If you can see all of them, you can just go through quickly and one tap them all, and then when you go to the rock arms, zoom in as far as you can, and you can just go along here, one every other second. All right, do we have our head cover? All right, we have 1 head cover on this side. I think this is the one that we actually had to buy. So the other side, we have a chance of repairing it. And I'm not sure if we did repair it or not, obviously, but find out here in a minute. Oh gosh, there we go. And last one here. Oh, sweet, we have 2 left over. So I think that actually, after I get the radiator fan put on, this will be the last part. Oh, look at it. Brand new. Ready to go. Red. We're going to pick up a new radiator seat because I know we were out on that one. All right, there we go. And we even have, I think, I think we have 2 performance pieces on there. We got the ignition coil and we got the coil wires and everything. So fantastic. Good to go. Let's get this bad boy plopped in. Where is the motor? There it is. 100%. Good to see. All right, there we go. The motor is in, and you guys will have to wait till next video to see if this thing can start. I think once we get like 1 or 2 parts in, it should start. Obviously, we got I don't think we have to hook the drivetrain up, and it'll start. But there we go. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Next video, we're gonna be finished restoring the body and making it look good. Obviously, we're gonna be trying to save some money, pinch a few pennies here and there. I think we're into this like 13,000 in repairs so far. We bought it for like 20. It's at 31. If you guys don't know, the higher you get in like global parts condition, all these things being 100, the higher your restoration bonus is. So I think we're gonna have a pretty decent looking restoration bonus depending upon what we do with the suspension in the end. But there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. We just passed 100k subs. Thank you guys so much. I think coming up here soon, we're doing the 100K sub live stream. I've been trying to get a face cam, but face cams are a little hard to get right now, if you guys didn't know, because everybody and their mother is buying one. So I'm trying to get one. I haven't found one yet, but soon I will get one. But subscribe if you guys don't subscribe yet. Hit the notification bell, just because I'll be throwing out some stuff in the community page. So you just want to see when that stuff is coming along. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Car Mechanic Simulator video.